Hey, don't be surprised if you see something a little unusual tonight in LeBauer Park, probably really unusual. We're talking circus performers. It's all part of the Artist in Residence program at LeBauer Park. I spoke with Rob Overman with the Downtown Greensboro Parks about what we can expect and how this program is developing. Rob, I love this because it's just so different. You know, when we think of LeBauer, you'll think of little festivals and maybe some bands, but tell me about what we'll experience this Friday.
Well, this is the second year of our Artist in Residence program, and this year we're partnering with an organization called the Activate Entertainment Project, and they are a local group of circus performers, and so they're going to bring the circus here to LeBauer Park and really try and kind of tap into that nostalgia, that wonderment and that awe as children when we went to the circus, and replicate that here in the park using the physical space as inspiration.
It's funny because you say like local circus performers, I would have never thought that was a thing. And so this for you, this is your second year. What do you think this will develop into, or what do you want?
Our goal for our Artist in Residence program is to continue it for the foreseeable future. We're already making plans for our next installment, and every year we reach out to the local community, we take submissions for artists, and it's just amazing how many creative people are in our community. So for us, this is an opportunity for us to highlight their artistic ability and also support them as well. Now more than ever, local artists need our support, and that's part of the mission at LeBauer Park, is really giving back to our community.
And I think it's cool too that you and I were talking before this, that art is a wide spectrum. Mm-hmm. So when you say an artist in residency, that could be anything.
Yep,
right?
the crazier the better for us. we really like to push the envelope down here and really leave no stone unturned, and what kind of programs and activations we're curating for our community. Our goal is really to surprise people year after year after year, and with all the creatives in our community, our job is not too hard.
Plus, we've been through so much the last couple of years, everybody wants to get out and get in spaces. So now you know where you make your plans for it. This is a really cool program.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about this, and I was just speaking with Stacy and Lauren about this, but it's a combo. So it's circus performance, it's dance, it's theater, it's live music, and they do all that out in the park.
And they're using the environment for their artwork. I definitely think this is something that will attract people to downtown. I mean, people are always downtown out and about, but if I saw something like this, I'd be like, let me see what's going on over here.
It's tonight too, so it's at 5, 6, and 7. You can get out there and check out their different performances. And I think the residency goes on for several weeks, so you can see this on several nights. Just keep posted with Downtown Greensboro.
And I think it's just a great exposure for some of our local artists, both the theater, our dancers and musicians, and then also there's a lot of people who have artwork down at the park, so it kind of like sheds a spotlight on all our artists in the
Just
area.
go to LeBauer, right around the splash pad too. That's where they'll be located. But I didn't know we had, he said local circus performers. I didn't know we had such a thing.
I mean, there are some
That's
unique
cool.
talents out there. I think definitely seeing that contortionist just is going to grab a lot of people's attention. I mean, that's why I made a noise at the beginning, is because, I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Can any of you?
No, I cannot. I mean, I can
barely
try to do something now.
Nice.
I'm not going to
I think this is as far as it's going to go on this dress.
Eric,
I can barely pick up a pencil off the floor, much less do whatever they're doing. Pathetic.
I mean, look at that. The strength that it takes to be on, first off, just to be on one wrist like
and having the mental too to just be like focused,
and
to stay
to
balanced.
hold that stance. It's like yoga,
I'm just amazed there's so many different things. You got like the circus acts, you got music,
He said
downtown is going to be popping tonight.
He said there's somebody, just real quick before we go to our next thing, that does hand walking. So they're like walking around the park nonstop on their hands.
Wow.
Great
It must
balance.
be some former gymnast or something.
Yes.